G'day, everybody. I want to talk about culture changing. Culture changing, and the best way to do it is people will see what you do and change to it. They'll see that the culture is best for them and change. Then there's other culture changing where people force people right into that culture with wars and domination and laws. Right? So it depends on how you see culture changing. Some people might say, you need a lot of money to culture change, to suckle up, to look cooler, and stuff like that, I guess, is another way of culture changing. But you don't really need to. You just need to show people the right ways, and they will see that and naturally want to come over. If you need to suckle up to people, you might find when you stop suckling up, stop having money, stop having certain things, that what you had around was fake in the end. A fake culture, a fake friend. And they leave once shit is gone. Now, don't we see that all the time? You see? So, the best way to get a strong, good culture is to make sure there's no money involved, really. And just do the right things that you love to fit in and do. And don't be a facade, right? And that'll bring you a good culture. Make something people are proud of, a place people are proud of. Laws people will say, I'm proud of. There's not a law I can find because we've fixed all this. Right? You might find the littlest nothing that some of us might disagree on, but most of us agree that all the laws are perfect. We all agree that if you want to make a noise complaint at any time, then technically you can. And we agree that we'll put up, you can make these noises at these certain times if, as long as no one complains. But we won't say that, we'll just say you can do the noise, right? And that's what you call a facade to make it look good. So when you have facades, how do you have a true culture? Wouldn't the culture be a facade? Right? And if you get a good culture, then guess what? Violence goes away, all these things go away, and it costs you nothing. Amazing. And maybe a good culture feels good because they don't have debts. And maybe these cultures are failing because all you see is debts getting higher and higher each year for a long time now, as they prefer to solve things not by changing policies or laws or by stepping in more and showing themselves more. And so morale goes up everywhere and people feel more proud. People don't feel proud of facade and lies and broken promises that are years and years and years old, right? And then rush moments on new things and find out that it was a waste of money. Definitely if you've already been having a lot of that recently. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. But if you find, if you tackle certain areas, like I said once before, you will save a lot of money trying to sort out one little section at a time, like violence against women. It should be about violence altogether and about culture change, as they said. And it shouldn't cost too much money. Sectors are already there. It's about getting people to see things differently. You could make ads, but you already have a section where you can do that. Everyone watches ABC. You can talk about it on the radio. It doesn't take much to get people to look. Definitely the ones that want to look, right? So they're the ones you'll get. And you can advertise these ads on ABC. ABC is already funded, so it technically doesn't need ads like other stations do. It does help out to have ads, but the ads should be from the government, and maybe they can get a little extra better deal than normal ads on other places by having it on their own channel ABC, as they pretty much fully fund them, right? And have their ads of advertising on there. There's ways that they can do things. They can have ads of advertising on their own video clips. They can add it into their clips. Every time they do a clip, they'll spread advertising, right? And then put that up on the internet. In certain areas, when you advertise or talk about things, you can make money, right? Like people do on YouTube. So maybe they should put ads there too, because then you can turn ads into money. You see? Thinking about things properly instead of just thinking about, okay, I've got a credit card, let's just run to that. We can dig that hole over there But I just don't want to. I've got a credit card. Let's go get someone to do it for us. That kind of thinking before going, oh, hang on, maybe do we need that hole now? I'm not even going to fill it in until next week. Maybe I might feel better from now into next week to go over there and do a little effort myself and find out that I don't need to pay anybody. Have a good one.